going on? My name is Divine. Let's talk briefly about some gear. I watch a lot of gear videos, just like I assume you do as well. I just want to see sample videos and I want to know the price. If you are a micro four thirds camera owner like myself and you shoot on anything like APS-C range, the Sirui Nightwalker Series Cine Lenses have been a staple in my kit for a very, very long time. I know people who shoot on the anamorphic series and they love those as well. And I have adored shooting with the Nightwalker series. I have 3 of the lenses currently, that being the 16, 24, and the 35, and I have loved using them all extensively. I'm not gonna be the person to go into pros and cons and weigh out every single option about each of the lenses. To me, that didn't matter. All of the things that people worry about with the lenses, I have never run into any problem with them. They talk about chromatic aberration, haven't really noticed a big deal that makes me raise an eyebrow. No focus breathing issues, no weird color cast. They don't make the footage super warm or super cool. They've been a great all-around set of lenses. They also make an autofocus version if you're super into having autofocus. I haven't used autofocus in months on my camera anyway, so it'll be just fine. All the cases that I have used these lenses over the past 5 months, they have been absolutely perfect. I don't have anything to complain about for the set of lenses. If we're gonna talk about real world adaptation and actual use case, I've shot these directly into the sun wide open at 1.2, and for me in my footage, I haven't noticed a ton of chromatic aberration or anything that makes me raise an eyebrow. I would say all the footage is still 100% usable and not to worry about chromatic aberration because it's not that big of a deal in the footage that I've shot so far. Extremely fast, extremely sharp, even wide open. Some people talk about how they're not. To me, I love the look of them, even all the way open at 1.2. They have been a complete, wonderful set to use. Each of the lenses is around $340, $350. I'll put it somewhere on the screen, which you can find the exact prices for, but you can't beat them. One of my favorite things about this series of lenses is like how they are all pretty much the exact same. Weight size, filter thread, and the focus throw is the exact same on every single lens. I appreciate that a lot. It makes swapping really, really easy on set, especially if I don't have an AC. Sometimes I don't have an AC and I'm solo shooting a lot of projects. And for me to not have to kind of move my follow focus and things on the rail, it makes it really, really easy. In combination too with this matte box from Small Rig, it's like this quick release matte box where you just kind of snap it onto the front ends of each lens, and it has a magnetic ND on the inside. I'll put a link to it somewhere. It's a great matte box. Love it. I kind of hate when I go on YouTube and I type in budget cinema lenses and it shows me something that's like $1,200. When I look for budget gear, it's specifically under $500. So these have been a great set for that price point. And I think if you've ever been on the fence about jumping to a cinema set of lenses, they're a great entryway. I shot a lot of professional work on them. Almost all of my work over the past year in 2024 have been shot on those lenses, whether that be personal, professional, anything like that, and they have not let me down a single time. Obviously full manual focus. The focus throw is super smooth. I will say it's a tad bit loose. It's not anything that you can't get used to or adjust to, but it is a little bit loosey-goosey, and you can bump it if you're not using something like a follow focus. So I do use a follow focus personally myself, but if you're not using a follow focus, I remember at first when I wasn't, there would be times where I would bump maybe aperture or the focus on accident and be a little off. So just keep that in mind. They do have them a little bit loose, but there's going to be a couple of quirks coming with the price point, but beyond that, they're completely fine. And they are an absolute beast in low light. I've shot these basically in pitch black darkness at like maybe 6,000 ISO, and on my camera, the footage has been beautiful. I'll put a couple of examples in there somewhere. They are wonderful for low light. They are super versatile, and I love the image that comes out of them. Great character in the lenses as well for the price point. Like I said, $300, $350, $40. You can't really beat it. If you've been on the fence about those lenses, you've probably done some comparisons also in between the 7 Artisans Vision series. That is currently what I'm shooting this video on right now, a 7 Artisans 12mm 2.9. Great set as well. I have my most recent campaign I shot is on that lens, and I absolutely love the images that came out of that. Both of those sets of lenses are what I would consider budget pieces, and they are both wonderful. Only issue with the 7 Artisans is they are not congruent across the entire set of lenses. They're all different shape sizes, weights, gear positions, which is fine. It's just a little bit more of a hassle when I'm solo shooting to swap. No AC to help me kind of matte box on, off, swap lenses on, off. It's just a little bit more time consuming. Also moving the position of my follow focus on the rail takes a little bit more time to kind of set up in between shots. Use them all interchangeably, and I love them each. So I would say give it a whirl. It's all about that bargain, and I hope you are too. If you're looking at this video, you're probably also all about bargain. And You just want to get straight to the point. Are the lenses good? Yes, the lenses are great. Do they produce beautiful images? Yes, yes they do. Do they render color well? Yes, yes they do. And what more could you really want out of a good lens? I think that's all that matters for those kind of three factors, and that's exactly what you get for those for $340 to $360. You can save a ton of money. Very high quality clinical looking images, also some images with character with the set of lenses. It's been a great time. That's just my real world example. I ain't got much else for you, so give them a shot. I'll put a link in the bio. I get everything from Amazon. No affiliate link. I'm not big enough to affiliate link, so it's just down there. Just click it if you want them. They're a great set of lenses. Have a good one.